Hello there, I am live for about 20-30 minutes right now, doing something I haven't done for ages, which is some sound healing, remotely of course, because I'm here. I call it Causal Body Sound Harmonization. I will explain that. I do understand that in the past several of you have watched this on recording, perhaps you're watching this on recording right now, so if so, go ahead and just skip forward about 4 or 5 or 6 minutes, because that's how long it takes me to get preamble out of the way. I know myself by now. So I used to do this a little more often. If you follow me, what I generally do is look to move energy or stuck consciousness in any number of different ways. I'll do healing current, which is a much more gentle, feminine way of doing it. I do work on the full moon, which is a louder, bigger, broader energy. And you can do this as well, which is actually using sound. Because sound occupies the same kind of space as the energy that gets in our way, interferes with us, gets coagulated around our emotional and mental energy and gets us feeling confused, stuck, slow, worried, anxious, agitated, any of these things, all of these things. Sound actually connects with that, and once you have a connection to it, you can change things, you can elevate it. That's really what one is doing. That's really what one is doing when one thinks about alchemy, which is what we're going to be doing here. And so let me just say a little bit about causal body, the causal body. With spirituality, of course, everyone's got their own way of saying the exact same damn thing, right? So if I'm talking about the causal body, I'm talking about this aspect outside of you. So yes, of course, I'm talking about the energy field, but I'm going a little bit broader and beyond the mental and emotional body, just a little bit further. Now, some people will call it the higher self. I can work with that, sure, but let's just say a version of you that is connected to everything. Because I know we say, well, we are connected to everything, but in a way, we're not. I've got a physical body here, a physical, solid body. It's not connected to my speaker. It's not connected to my fountain or anything like that. It's a standalone physical thing. Now, when we're getting into thoughts and emotions and the collective mind, well then yes, connected to everything. Now the causal body, though, that is what we interface with. And so you can imagine if that's a little clearer, how much more capable you are of bringing yourself into the world and navigating it, okay? And you can imagine if that was a bit more full or goopy, etherically, how much more challenging that is. You know how you feel after a long day at work and driving through traffic and all that. You know how you feel, okay? So this is about what we're going to do this evening, or whenever you're watching it, is about clearing that and making that part of you a little more, or a lot more, ready to interface with the world. Now, in current time, it's Sunday evening. You're probably not doing that much else today, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Whenever you're watching it, it doesn't matter. So what am I going to do? So can you see behind me? Yes, behind me I've got a gong there. I'm going to start with that. I'm working over here. Sorry, my foot's a bit sore from an accident I had last week. I'm working over here. You probably can't see it. You can just about see I have a crystal ball there, but I've actually got a grid there. The light's not super good in this room, but I've got a crystal grid that just about looks like the human body. I work on something that looks like the Sephiroth, the tree of life, so to speak, because it's got enough points of the human body, as it were, on it. So what I'm doing over here is working etherically on that, which is a version of you and anyone that's going to be watching that. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, that's what I'm doing here. So I'm going to start with the gong, and I'm breaking up energy. I'm breaking up energy around the collective that's going to be watching this, and and the energy I'm breaking up is stuck, slow moving energy. That's what I'm doing there. The second thing I'm going to do For most of our time, perhaps you can see that tube over there, that's a didgeridoo. It's a different one to the one I usually use or usually have used on these occasions. So you're going to see if you like that or not. It's a little more abrasive sounding. See if you like that. After that, I'll be working with tuning forks. Let me just get these so you can you can see what I'm doing. That's what they look like. A very standard C and G. Most people that do sound healing start with those and find their own way. But I really like them. I find them very useful for most things I would need. I shall be using a crystal bowl. I'm using a crystal bowl on my voice, and that's what I'm using to tune and raise the energy. So once I've connected with it through sound, I've broken it up and I've made it a little faster moving, a little more subtle, shall we say, subtle and refined, then we can start to raise it up, okay, to where we want it to be, in us and those that are connected to us. I shall be using the flute as well. The flute is a good sound for starting to weave higher energies into our body again. It's a good sound for re-entry, shall we say. But just before we get going over here, sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And the concept of being responsible for one's own happiness, being responsible for being happy, I hear how that's said sometimes, and it's said in an almost bullish way. And I have always had trouble receiving or taking advice when it's given in a very bullish way. But it showed up a couple of times today, and I'm just going to speak to it. Because if it's barked at you to be responsible, to take responsibility for your own happiness, it's sometimes hard to hear. You kind of back off a little bit. But I'm going to ask you just to contemplate, to consider this, to take responsibility, to be in our power, to make something happen that we want to happen, okay? Sometimes that means adding a bit more energy where there wasn't there. Sometimes it means backing off or pulling away or withdrawing or cutting oneself off from something that just isn't helping. That's taking responsibility, and it's a beautiful thing. This is what I want to say. It's such a beautiful thing to stand up for what is true for you, to do the good fight. To be the active agent in your own life and what is important for you, because when you do that and you're successful, victorious, you will only have yourself to thank. You'll only have yourself to be appreciative to, and the divine energy that works through you and whatever it does. And that is a beautiful thing. And I really, really, really want that for any and all of you, okay? Okay. So, I'm going to be doing this I'm going to be working for about 20-25 minutes probably. Remember, this is sound coming out of acoustic instruments here, a speaker here, going through a phone all the way to you. Some of it probably will sound a little bit unpleasant. Some of it will sound lovely, okay? I don't know. So please, as I just kind of said, take responsibility for your experience, and if you need to turn the sound down, turn it down. At the end of the day, I'm working etherically on a version of you, on a version of us. And that's where the work is happening. So all you need to do is get yourself comfortable, sit down, lay down, just breathe naturally, breathe easily. There's nothing else you have to do. If you find your mind going very actively, then very excessively, then that's fine. It's fine. That's something probably getting unraveled or cleared out. Let it do its thing. I'm going to do the work. What else I have to say? Probably forgetting something, but whatever. Whatever. So about 20 minutes or so this is going to take me. You need to turn up the volume, turn down the volume, please do so. I'll let you know when I'm complete. I always like to start with a prayer of some kind, so if you like this, please do it with me. If you don't, just ignore me. I'm just setting the energy here, but take a breath with me if you would, please. And we call to your higher presence, we call to the higher presence, we call to vitality, love, sweetness, softness in and around us. And we ground ourselves, we send that beneath us. We send that beneath us, we ground ourselves, we find that connection beneath us. We feel it, we remember it, we hold it. Find that beneath us. And so too, to the presence of the Father Sky above us, we equally connect. We call to the presence of love, the archangels, or that which is true and love and beautiful to you around you. Each of us be surrounded with love, surrounded with light. I call to our higher selves as ever and always. And I wish a beautiful experience for each one of you, for all that you represent, for all that you do. To bring coherence, to bring love. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. So welcome you to close your eyes, to breathe comfortably, to breathe naturally, support your body, and I'm going to say, may as well close your eyes, there's really nothing to see. And I will let you know when we are complete. Okay. attention to your chest now, into your heart center. I might suggest you keep your eyes closed just for a couple of minutes longer. Just breathing from there. It's effortless, it's easeful. Just breathing from there. Take your attention into your energy field now again, please. The space around you. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but it's there. Why don't you just breathe some golden white light around you now, all around you, underneath you, behind you, around you, in front of you, above you, all around you. Our energy field and our causal body are going to get full again at some point. We wouldn't be human otherwise. We want to give ourselves a good chance, though, to maintain some stability around that, to show up for the world and everything that matters to us as best we can. So let's bring our attention to our chest again. Now we're going to ground ourselves. You send that energy downwards. You do it your way. Do it your way, but we're grounding ourselves, sending our energy into the floor, into the earth, grounding ourselves, looking to be in our body, fully in our body. Let's take a deep breath together, please. Deep full breath to the whole body now, please. And if you haven't already, please feel free to open your eyes now. So thank you for joining me for that, staying with me for that. I appreciate it very much. Lots going on Sunday evenings these days, so thank you. I will be in Oklahoma this week from Thursday through to Sunday. Thursday through to Sunday, gosh. Yes, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing some of you there. It's been ages. Got some very dear friends down there. In December, I think the first week of December, I'm in Florida for 3 days. Guided to go there, yes, of course, to work, but also just to support the area. I think some of us need to be there, elevate things a little bit. A lot of us need to do that, actually. Any of you in Virginia, I will be again at the nursery 22nd doing a work with and for children. I will be bringing some of my own. Looking forward to that. I'm doing readings online this Tuesday on Facebook. I'm doing readings again. That is free. This is free. I do my best, you know. And for everyone else, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for what you do here and with me, as with all the other things you do for yourself. It is for other people. It supports other people. So thank you. So I'll say good night. Be well. Much love. Much love. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you again soon.